folks, it's Amy from Colorado Mountain Living, coming at you under the deck here, on the edge of the retaining wall. But in this video, we're going to show you how we are sort of revamping the dead man process of the wall. A couple videos ago when we posted our dead man video, we got a lot of great feedback about how to make it even more secure. People were worried about, how long it might last, and if the dead men that Brian was using were secure enough to really keep the wall over time, holding it up with the changing of the seasons and the freeze and the thaw and all the stuff that can happen, the drainage and everything. So we've definitely taken some cues from our viewers and have just changed things up a little bit. So you'll see Brian has made some improvements to not just the dead men, but also with the T-post secure. He's working on that. He added a lot more gravel in the bottom, to promote better drainage. And anyway, I won't spoil it all. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up what this video is about, just showing you the finishing of the retaining wall, incorporating some of the elements that viewers have shared with us. Hope you enjoy. How's it going?
Bye. Some more digging down there, so it'll take a little bit longer.
Having to what? Oh, you had to dig out where you're...
have to dig out more. These are all wide open, so it goes pretty fast.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see down there where it's a little bit narrow down there.
Take too much longer.
All right.
Fucking right along.
Oh, I see how you planed down your board right there, your timber.
Yep. Should work out pretty good.
And then, any other adjustments?
Yeah, that's more to come.
More to come. Okay. So,
Our
stage one of the dead man redesign.
dead man redesign. Well, additions. Everybody whined about what I was doing, so.
Nobody whined. They were just giving their 2 cents. Everybody wants to see the best outcome.
I know. I hear you. Well, that's what we're shooting for, the best outcome.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right.
So in finishing the retaining wall project, the first step is installing all of the dead men. There's, maybe 8 here. And don't worry, we have more plans to add more security, but this is just the 45 dead men style that Brian did originally on the corner. So the first main difference that we're doing differently compared to the corner that we did a few videos ago is that Brian's adding 2 to 3 times the amount of gravel in the bottom here. Originally, he just sort of pushed the gravel up onto the side of the wall side, to really fill in that bottom crack. But now he's just throwing buckets down all over the tops of these dead men here. So this is the first step in adding a little bit more drainage to the wall. And I realized we didn't add any kind of drain pipe. A lot of folks that did recommend that, but we feel with the addition of all of this extra gravel that it's really going to encourage the drainage to go under the wall and get the water out of the way. And we were utilizing one more technique to help with the drainage, and that is the geocloth. I'm not sure if people saw that in the original video, but this is just another layer that helps separate dirt from getting into the stone, so that way that the gravel doesn't get clogged up and not able to drain properly. So using this additional layer of separation, helps keep the dirt separate from the stone, like I just said, and will help promote faster, swifter drainage without carrying all the dirt away from inside the wall. So another great tip that we got from viewers was the suggestion to incorporate the use of rebar for additional strengthening, especially tying together the beams. So here Brian is cutting the rebar with a grinder to, I think it's 17 inches is what he's using. Now the big nails he was using before are only 10 inches, so this gives, additional length and girth because, rebar. So he's taking these and starting to, here he's drilling. So it's got, you can see, the big ass drill bit, and prepping the holes there for the insertion of the rebar. It looks like, I think he's going about every 3 feet or so to make sure rebar is every 3 feet on these railroad ties. So, has anybody hammered rebar with a maul? Or is this an axe? I can't tell. But looks like tricky work. But I think, you get enough bangs on there and it works. But it's going in pretty good, and I think we've got a system. Now, I think someone's probably going to post a comment that there's a special tool that people use to hammer rebar into beams. But we don't have that today. We just got the maul. So probably the most unanimous suggestion was to use T-posts in the wall. So here Brian's cutting out a section where he can attach those. We're not all the way to the top, so this is a few rows down, and this is where the end of the T-post is going to go. So he's just cutting out a notch here.
You're right, he doesn't like to cut through those.
That's running rich or something.
Yeah.
This thing's, it's good for small stuff, but it wants to turn and make curves.
Oh.
Chainsaw I can hold nice and, gas I can hold nice and straight. This has got a sharper blade.
Yeah.
It's not made for cutting oak.
No.
Oak beams.
Oak beams.
$40,
Yeah.
So to make room for the T portion of the post, Brian's excavating a little bit more here towards the end, so he can lay the T portion across into the hillside.
Almost forgot about the sewer line.
Oh.
I'm like digging it.
Oh, you're digging away and you thought,
oh shit.
how deep is it?
3 feet probably. I'm probably way away from it, but
You were,
right on top of it.
yeah, you're getting a little carried away.
Yeah, exactly.
That could have been a
I
disaster.
knocked up my pants, no pun intended.
That could have been a whole nother video.
Yeah, I don't need that kind of.
You don't need that kind of video. Broken sewer line from excavation.
Yeah.
So you're digging out for your T-posts here.
Yeah, all of them are. I got plenty of space now. So.
Are you gonna go back on the corner and pull up?
What's that?
Are you gonna go back on the corner and pull up and do?
Oh, I might add one over there.
You add one over there, okay. Because I know people are going to say what folks will ask if you're going to go back to the corner to redo any of it.
Yeah, it shouldn't take half a day probably.
So you would add just one?
I might add 2.
One on each side of the corner.
What I could do is I might be able to put down one beam this way and then tie in 3
Oh yeah.
pieces to it.
Oh, that's smart.
So that would work out okay.
Okay.
I just have to measure.
So that's a lot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7?
Yeah. I'm not putting one over there because the gas line and electric's right there.
Okay. Skip the gas and electrical. Guess that's a lot easier to shovel, isn't it? That fine
Oh yeah.
stuff. Easier for packing. So you're building up right here to put the beam down on.
Yeah.
Aha, now I see.
Yep.
It's not quite, the hole's not quite wide enough. So then rebar those together
Yep.
and then cover them up before you add the last 2 rows. Surprise, surprise, Vigo on a dirt hill. So these ones you're doing it with the T underneath it?
Yeah. Easy to dig. I figured it out.
The ends are pretty much flush with the wall, huh?
Yeah. On the other.
On the outside. That one's got pre-drilled holes.
Yeah, there's chunks of metal on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, I can't use them. I have to grind it down to make it flush.
Mm.
That one had to make longer.
Oh. Oh, because of the
Pipe.
pipe. So you've definitely integrated some more securities into the wall to reinforce it. So
These
let's
are
see.
the techniques that were recommended. So
And at this point of the wall, relatively easy to incorporate, it seems
Right.
like.
Right.
Because we still got a couple more rows to go to finish it out. So the T-post, that was the big one that we had a lot of recommendations on.
Yep.
I mentioned earlier the rebar.
Yep. I still gotta pound those in.
Yeah. So we've got the rebar, the dead men being an integral part of the wall that was mentioned. So that's the T-post here, which is as part of the wall, not screwed on like the other, like the 45 ones.
I already got these rebarred here.
Oh, okay.
17 inches. So.
Okay. 17 inches. And then you added the additional gravel. That was,
Yeah, more gravel. Probably should have, they said 8 inches from the top, but
yeah.
I got this stuff is hopefully pretty porous too. This is what's on top of the gravel, so
Okay. And so that was, definitely made some efforts to kind of ramp it up and take some advice from folks that have been doing this for a while, and so we'll be excited. I think the next video will be finishing it out.
Yep.
Be fun to see it all backfilled in.
Be done Monday.
Monday. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll keep folks posted, and
Getting rained on.
yeah, now we just in time finished up before the rain. So anyways, folks, that's what we got from Colorado Mountain Living. Thanks for joining.